Hello, my divine feminines. I hope you all are doing well. So this is going to be a paid reading session. If anyone is interested, please let me know. Okay, Mindful or Katie, let me know if you guys are here. Mindful or Katie. कहते हैं। Hello, Whitney. Whenever you see this, this is gonna be your reading, and yeah, I'm gonna let you know the time. Okay. Okay. I do feel here that, and I see here that this is over or anything. See, like any spread with the justice card, nothing is over. Okay. One thing which is necessary here to understand in this whole spread, that there need to be a balance. Okay. There need to be a better balance, or there need to be, like, two people coming together to create more understanding. That is something is necessary. So that is something I feel like maybe happening, or that is something maybe both will be able to create with each other by, like, talking more, communicating more, or just coming together more. Okay, that is needed. Okay, like you both coming together, you both talking together, you both like engaging with each other, and you both, like, just have a good conversation that you both want to deal with each other. And it's all about, like, he is like experiencing whatever he is giving you. It's like he's too happy. Okay, too happy in his own world, too happy doing the things which he need to be doing, too happy in doing the things which he want to do. Okay, like he's so happy about that. And he what he's doing, that he's just not ready to, like, be more expressive, and that is the reason that he is behaving in this certain way, and he is not being able to give you the love, or give you the good vibes, or give you the good energy which you deserve from him. He's just, he like, I feel like he have been living his life for so long just all by himself, that he has huge amount of self independence, and due to that self independence, he's just not been able to have that emotional, good emotions towards you. Okay, or good emotional energy towards you. Okay, where you can have this, like, like good thing. Okay, have this good thing together, or have this good alignment together. Okay, I see here that he is just not being able to have that energy at all. And I see here that there is this energy, like, where he will be talking to you more. Okay, he will be talking to you more, or like, he would be, like, communicating with you more, or he would be, like, just trying to have a better conversation with you. I see here that he would go ahead and do that, but you need to be giving him a little bit time. Okay, and after that he will come back and talk to you. Like, it is not about, like, it's over or anything. He also want to hold on to you the way you want to hold on to him. And I see here that you both may be able to, like, start engaging better and start coming together better, so that you guys can have a good alignment. Hello, Kelly. Yes, I'm good. How are you? And yes, my mom is better, feeling better now. Thank you so much. It's very kind of you. He's definitely doing that. Okay, it's like he is definitely having that avoidant kind of a energy to yourself, because he is just not ready to open up. Okay, like the complication here is that he's not been able to open up positively to this relationship or open up positively to this connection. Okay, that's a issue. That's definitely a issue he is facing right now. What is the reason that he is doing this? Okay, I feel like he is very emotionally drained. Okay, he's very emotionally drained, and he just don't know, okay, that what would be the best way to communicate, or like he thinks that if the commitment happens, okay, if the commitment happens, or he go ahead and give you some form of commitment, he will lose himself, or he would be too invested. Okay, he would be getting too connected, or he would be communicating too much, or he would be giving too much in this relationship, but he might not be able to get that back from you. Okay, he's saying I will just not be able to receive that back from her at all. I will be the one who is just the one who is receiving the lesser part of the bargain, and I somehow will be losing what I deserve to what I deserve. Okay, like I might not be able to get what I deserve. So that fear, okay, that fear or that energy or that emotion, okay, is kind of being keeping him in this energy where he's not been able to have that good a good vibe with you, and not been able to come towards you. But it's absolutely yes. Okay, I do see here that he has this energy. Okay, where he do want to run away from having something stable, or he's fearful of having something very stable, and he just don't know how to do that. So yeah, definitely I do see that in here, that he don't want to be more expressive, and he's running away from committing. Oh, I'm never upset with you with me. Don't even say that. Yeah, I do see a male presence around him. Okay. And that could be the reason that he's going there. See, like whatever he's saying is practically correct. Okay. Like I do not find a lie in here. And what he is doing here, that he's just trying to run away. Okay. Run away from the good energies, run away from the positivities you both can share with each other, or run away from the vulnerability. Okay, the vulnerability, running away from the vulnerability part is just so hard here. Like he's being too harsh on himself, and he is just not right. He's just not trying to just give that too much. Okay, in this relationship, and give too much in this connection. Okay, he's kind of like trying to keep it to himself, and like he's just not being able to just emotionally. Okay, emotionally just open up, or I don't know how to say that. Okay, he's just he's just not been able to just express himself. Okay, and that is what he's doing here right now, that he's kind of just detaching. Okay, detaching, and he's kind of not ready to be more expressive in this just connection, and that's why he's kind of creating this detachment. But overall, yeah, whatever he's saying is true. He's flying. He might not be able to have any fine. Okay, not be able to have any fun here, or not be able to just feel good here, not be able to just have any good vibes here. Like he will not be able to enjoy anything here wherever he is going. Okay, so that is something you can have the satisfaction. I don't think like he will be fun, or he will be having any fun. And yeah, that's that. Whitney, I'll mail you the time. Okay, and thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helps. All the best. Have a great one. Yes, I will make the list. And Brittany, let me know from when you have the question. What would be the date of the live? I'll add you guys, Kelly and Tina. Yes, it's almost like, 2 weeks. Yes. Yeah, sure. I'll just check and start your reading. Yes, glad to be back. Mm, 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 mm. Okay. Okay. This is happening, mostly this is happening due to the emotional conflicts which he is experiencing within himself. Okay. I do feel here that, he is dissatisfied with himself. Okay. I think like he was with her. Okay. He went to meet her, or he went to, spend some time with her. Okay. And I feel like, within that time or around that time, okay, he may have had a serious, discussion, or he may have had a complication. Okay, between both of them, and due to that complication, I feel like, after having that complication, he has started to understand that how, how shitty, okay, like his investment, his choice of investment in this relationship have been like really shitty, and he should not have invested at all in this relationship. Okay, and I see here that as he is accepting, or as he is just, understanding that his investment should have not, okay, been there, or he should not have communicated that much, with her, or he should not have given that much to this person. I feel like that is what is making this person very dissatisfied right now. And I feel like, it's like a fight with himself. Okay, it is not a fight with him or her. Okay, or it is not a fight with, two people. No, it's not like that. Okay, it is more about the, it is more about the, fight he's with having within himself, because this whole time, okay, like what he has invested in this woman is, whole time, this whole time he has invested in this person, he's saying, I am dissatisfied. Okay, I am completely dissatisfied that, that I have done this. Okay, I cannot say this to everybody. Okay, or I cannot communicate with anybody about it. I cannot tell anybody about this. Okay, that, I have done this. Okay, or I cannot tell anybody about this, that, that this is the fault, okay, done by me. Okay, or this is the fault which is, happened due to me. But then again, I cannot also accept, okay, I cannot also accept that that this whole situation just happened. Okay, this whole situation just have happened, and I just don't know how to gobble it up within myself. I feel like he, as he see, they also have issues. Okay, and their relationship is going through also some strain. Okay, if we just see it from a different perspective, or if we just see it from a distant perspective, they are going through ups and downs, obviously. But somehow it feels like they are also okay having some challenges, and she also could be doing things which is heartbreaking to him. Okay, which is heartbreaking to this relationship, which is heartbreaking to this connection, and which is heartbreaking to him, that he also get a very bad experience, okay, with him, with her, sorry. He also get a very bad experience with her. He also get a very bad experience, okay. He also got a bad experience between both of you. It's like he's just not been able to he's not been able to just find that satisfaction. Okay, find that satisfaction, find that good expression, or find that good emotion within himself. Okay, and that is what is happening. Okay, and that is what is happening. And I see here that he is just going through so many ups and downs. He's going through so many mental complications, or he's going through just so much. Okay, that he has invested so much in this person, and he's starting to see the truth of what this person is. Okay, he's starting to see the truth that how damaging this person is, and he's also starting to understand that how selfish this person can be. I think he has this idea. Okay, he has this idea, or he has this emotion, or he has this emotion already, that that he is going through something like this. Okay, he's going through some ups and downs. He know that she is not the most emotionally happy person, or she's not the best person to be with. Okay, but then again, he is starting to understand how negative, okay, she can be, how negative this whole situation can be, how negative this whole relationship can be. Okay, so I see here that this is the toxicity. Okay, he's just understanding the toxicity of this relationship. See why he has not ended this relationship. He's just starting to have that. Okay, he's just starting to have that understanding that how damaging she can be. It is bottled up within himself, and now he will be expressing it completely. Okay, and as now as he will be expressing it completely, you will start seeing the you will start seeing the expression from him. So yeah, just wait it out. This is the time when he is just understanding that how negative she can be. It's how much she lies. I don't know, there are layers of negativity which is being unfolded, okay, in front of him. And he what a person want to do. See, any person, okay, any human being will not be starting to behave badly with somebody, especially with a woman, okay, very easily. It needs time. Okay, it takes time. It takes energy for something to get rotten. And I see here that she has done something with him which have made him feel, or which have made him feel that this whole situation is completely rotten. So now I see here that he will be expressing himself in the best way, and he will do it. Okay, I feel like she herself has motivated him in the best way. Mindful, give me one moment. Brittany, if you are here, let me know. Brittany, if you are listening, please let me know. Okay, maybe she's not here. He will stay bottled up. Okay, for some time he will stay bottled up, and maybe till a Wednesday, till next Wednesday, from this Saturday to next Wednesday. Okay, like this time frame, I feel here that one of these time frames, or one of these days, he will be able to come towards you, or he will be opening up better towards you, or he will be starting to be more open towards creating better connection with you. Okay, so I see here that there could be some changes happening. Okay, or there could be some changes happening in his behavior, but I feel like he will stay bottled up, he will stay emotionally bottled up, and he will keep his energy to himself. Okay, he will not be very emotionally expressive, or he might not be that fun. Okay, like the fun person. Okay, like I think everybody is a fun person when they are in a good mood. Okay, but I do not see the fun energy. Okay, I do not see the fun energy within himself. I see here that he is kind of just blaming himself for all the catastrophe. Okay, like he has done some catastrophes, he have been shitty, he have been negative, he have been emotionally very shitty in this whole situation. And I see here that he will be kind of trying to just understand that what he has done. So there could be some communication here and there, but I don't see here that there could be something major. At least you need to wait till Saturday, which is today's sorry, today's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. On Saturday, I feel here that he will be able to start letting things go, and he will accept it. Okay, he will accept that there have been some complications, and then he will start expressing himself better, and start expressing himself more towards you. And I see here that after that also he will be showing up. Okay, he will show up as a masculine. Okay, he will show up as a person who is ready to have conversations. He may be giving you some clarity, or the clarity which you are looking forward to have from him right now, which you are not getting. You will be able to start getting from him, from that day. And after that, I see here that you both will be able to come together and be together. He is still having a strong energy to himself, and he will still hold himself back. Okay, even though he will be starting to express a little bit more towards you, he might not be that much affectionate, or his affection may take some time to build, because he's being very controlling of the whole situation. He will give you the information he like to give, and he will also be detaching from the information he would not like to give. And after that, I feel like there could be some conversations and stuff happening, and he may give you some clarity. But right now, whatever is happening, it's mostly happening between both of them. A lot of negativity. Okay, a lot of negativity could be happening between both of them. As he's the one who's experiencing it, there could be some suppressive energy in him, so you may also just see that. But yeah, there are some complications. Do you remember a video you sent me, like her doing something at a bar with another guy, and most probably it was on his birthday? I think you sent me the video, right? Like she was wearing a jeans and like something with lace lingerie. I feel like something like that she could be doing again. Okay, and she could be letting him know that he, even though he is not there. Okay, even though he is not communicating, or he even though he is not present, she will not wait. Okay, like I feel like in every relationship, I think there are people who like the other, let's say that there could be some friends of him you do not like, right? And I feel like he also has those energies that he does not like her being with certain people. Okay, he does not like her being communicating with certain people. And I do see here that she's still doing it, she's still communicating, she's still talking, she's still engaging, she's still going ahead and meeting them. And I do see here that it's gonna create a lot of catastrophe between both of them, and after that they will stop talking. Okay, that is what is the prediction here. They may have complication, they may have complication. Okay, and they may have a fight because she is choosing to hang out with people he does not like. Okay, and she will be flaunting and posting things on social media, or he will get to know about it in some way. And after he get to know about it, he is he will also decide to go ahead and go silent on him, and he will start holding back from himself. They will have a conversation which may seem like a breakup. Okay, it's if you don't like it, then just don't talk to me. And after that they will cut the call. And then after that, I see here that there are possibilities that they will go in their separate ways and they will not communicate. But it could be happening in 3 days. Okay, like she may be doing some things, or she may be engaging with people he does not like, and that will create a breakup between both of them. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Tina, if you are here, please post your question. Tina, give me just one moment, okay? Okay, I see here that there could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person coming towards you. Okay, and they could be silent on you right now. Okay, there is a possibility that you know this person already because you both look very mature in each other's energy. Okay, this is not the first time you both are engaging with each other. This is not the first time you both are talking with each other. This is not the first time you both are dealing with each other. So, I think you know this person, and this person also knows you. And I do see here that you have this energy, where you could have manifested them. Okay, at some point. Okay, at some reality, at some, like you had emotions for this person. Okay, you had good emotions for this person, and you wanted to connect better with this person, but due to some reasons, like due to some lack of boundaries or due to some ups and downs, you both may have lost contact, or you both may have started to have some distance from each other. And now I see here that like what you guys will be able to get together, that you both are coming together, you both are being together, and you both will be able to have better conversations also together. And he will start giving you that, empress energy. Okay, that yes, you are the empress. Like, what is the empress energy? I think it's like not chasing. Okay, like you do not need to chase it, you do not need to, go towards him, or you do not need to stress yourself out with the thought or with the fact that what will happen, how will happen, and what can happen in this relationship. He's the one who's starting to, what I'm getting from here, that he's more in that passive state. Okay, like where the water is stagnant. Okay, like it could be a river, but the water is very still. Okay, in that river, what is happening next, that the river is becoming better. Okay, or it's becoming more, when there is a lot of rain. Okay, the river become more, moving. Okay, and the river is becoming moving, and I see here that what you are doing here, that you are doing a lot of self love and creating better boundaries to yourself. Okay, getting better emotional boundaries to yourself and making yourself be in that energy where you can love yourself more. Okay, where you can, take care of yourself more, and you are just, staying in that feminine energy and not chasing anything at all. And as you are staying in that energy, you will be able to have the better experience, and you will be able to connect with your own self better, and you will feel that emotional satisfaction within yourself too. So that is the whole experience. It's like, it's the spirit is pushing them to become the active person in this relationship so that they can come towards you. But this is a, like, somebody, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person. If I give you a time frame, then this could be, happening around the full moon. Thank you so much for being here, Tina. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Enjoy ka husband. Okay, I see here that you also could be, wow, what's happening? What's happening with water energies? I love that. They have some movement. I see here that you could be receiving some a new love in terms of Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces person, okay? And in next 10 days you could be able to receive it. But most part of the spread is filled with your energy, and most of a part of the spread is giving an energy that you should be the one who is who should be who should be doing some work, okay? Or you have been doing some work, okay? I'm not saying that you should be doing some work about, okay, where you are healing yourself, okay, where you are taking care of yourself, where you are asking yourself what you need, okay, what you want to have, okay, or what you want to enjoy, what is your desire, what you are looking for, okay, anything at all, whatever you are looking for. I see here that you will be providing that to yourself. Emotional alignment, okay, emotional alignment and emotional satisfaction, whatever emotional satisfaction you can have for yourself right now. I see here that you will be able to have that. And you will start also focusing on what are your needs and desires, okay, and whatever are your needs and desire, you may change also, okay, like you may change, okay, you may change things, okay, or you may change the whatever you want to have, or whatever is your desire to have in order to have a certain type of love relationship. And after you have changed that mindset, I feel like in 10 days you could be starting to have a new love relationship for yourself. And you will be approached, okay, you will be approached with a very good love, okay, very emotional love, very good love, emotionally aligned, and very good loving and very sweet, okay, very sweet love will be approached towards you. And it's going to be a completely new love, and you will be experiencing you'll be experiencing that beautiful newness, okay, newness in your love life. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh God. Friends to lovers. That would be the trope. I love to think about tropes, okay? Like, I love tropes. Oh God. Love stories created by tropes. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so I see here that he could be a little mentally conflicted right now. Okay, if this is the person you are thinking about, I feel like a little bit more process is needed before he is directly communicating with you. Okay, he has the intention that he want to reach out to you with something stable, but don't know if he should do it or if he should not do it. He wants to bring more stability in this connection, but he is not sure that if he do it, then how things will be, or how things will go, or how things will move forward, or how things will turn out to be. I see here that he asked a lot of questions in his mind about that. So he has intentions of reaching out to you with some new love or a stable offer. But then again, he also start thinking that what if I do, okay, if I go ahead and do that, will things be all right, okay, will things be good, or how things will be, okay. So I see here that he has questions. He also is could be a little bit stressed out about whatever happened in the past, okay, whatever you guys may have experienced with each other in the past. And he's saying like, now after we had this history, okay, will we be able to reach the emotional happiness, okay, which we want to have together, or how things will be, okay. So I see here that he has a lot of questions to himself, and emotionally he's very conflicted that he should reach out to you or not. But yeah, he has the intentions, and he is hoping that with the right time and the right moment, he will be able to reach out and connect. No, I feel like he do want it, but he like whatever is the past here. Okay, what is the past? Because whatever you have created as form of friends, okay, is the past, right? And now he just don't know how to have that break free kind of energy. That's all. That's the energy I feel in him. I would say like stay friends, okay? Stay friends and stay cheerful, okay? But let him do the romantic part, okay? Your job here is to just, let him know that you both are still friends, okay? You both are still connected. You both have that emotional intimacy which is needed, okay? All of that. Like just let him know that things are still great, okay? And just that, okay? Just let him know that things are still beautiful. And just let him know that you are still here with him, okay? You are still here with him. You are still connected to him. If he want to have you, or he want to be with you, or if he want to communicate with you, if he want to stay with you, okay, then that's great, okay. Like you are also open, okay, you are also open to connect with him as much as he want to, okay. So just let him know that, let him know that things are great, things are positive. You are still with him, you are still connected to him, you are not staying away from him. You have that, okay, you have that love for him. So just let him know that, that's all, okay. And I feel like the moment you let him know that you are still okay, you're still connected to him, I feel like he will just have that emotion that yes, I'm ready to start opening up more to this connection and start showing up. But let him come towards you for the romantic part. You are a soft feminine energy, so just be yourself. Don't try to complicate things in your mind, that how you gonna do it, why you gonna do it. Like don't think too much about it, okay. Just do whatever you want to do, and just focus on the things you want to have with him. Just have a conversation, have normal conversations, and have chill conversations, and then let him start doing the things, okay. Start doing the things which you generally do, and that will be all. Yeah, then just don't push it too much, okay. Like keep it chill. Is there ways that he can stalk you? Because I see here that for this month he will stalk you, okay. And after 7 days, and I think in 7 days the month will be ending. In 7 days, during a weekend, okay, he will be communicating, he will be coming towards you, and he will be reaching out to you for something more, okay, or something better, or something more emotionally aligned between both of you. Because he is not liking, okay, he's not liking all this distant. He will be distant, okay. He will be a little bit more observant towards you, how you are doing, what you are doing, if you are sending any messages to him, if you are showing up in his energy in any way. If you are not showing up in his energy in any way, then he will just be silent, okay. And he will be observant. But when you both do connect, I see here that he will come towards you in a way that he's starting to show his romance towards you. He's starting to give you more romantic vibe. He's starting to give you love. He's starting to engage more with you. See, this card was reversed in one of his cards in his feelings, and if you give him some time, he will do some of his self work, and then he will be able to have this breakthrough in his own mind that I do not need to hide myself, I can go ahead and express. Okay, so most probably by then he will communicate better, and then he also be able to share some love, or just start sharing that emotions, or start sharing that emotional inclination towards you. Oh, happy birthday to you. Yes, I know that. Yeah, you told me. Happy birthday. I hope you will be able to do the best thing. That's great. I think, sometimes fate has its own way of, just making things better. So I hope that things will turn out to be great. Yes, yes, you should go ahead and do it. Okay, go ahead and tell him, and do this in the most playful way as much as you can. Okay, and do it in a way that it's fun. Okay, you are very excited about this. Okay, just make it fun, light, like the way you are. Okay, basically channel your energy the way you are. Just don't be nervous. Okay, just be confident and go ahead and tell him, do you want to do it? Okay, I think we're gonna have so much fun if we do this. Okay, I don't know, just say things in a fun way. And yeah, yeah, I feel you should go ahead and do this. That would be the best way to make things happen between both of you. And this, things take time. Okay, sometimes do take times, and in those times you just need to have a little bit push towards the person who is a little slow in doing things. So just give him that push. Okay, and you'll be great. Okay, some people seem pissed that you are doing great. Okay, I feel like you will be able to have your emotional satisfaction when you are getting your work done here. Okay, but I feel you winning here, or let's say that you are junior. or you are still young, okay, or you still, like, there are people who have better experience or better power position than you, okay, they will be a little bit pissed about the fact that you are, like, still doing great, okay, you are still doing good, you are still doing, like, happy, like, whatever you are trying to achieve here, you will be able to do it. That is not the point, okay, or that is not the stress, or that is not the issue here, okay. Whatever you are looking forward to have for yourself here, you will be able to have it, and you will be able to find that emotional satisfaction, okay, within yourself, and you will be able to have that good engaging energy with yourself, that yes, I set a mind, okay, I set my mind to do things in a certain way, and I have done that, okay, I have achieved that, I have had whatever I was looking forward to have, so I'm very happy about it. So yeah, I see here that you will be able to have, you'll be able to have satisfaction, okay, you'll be able to have good vibes, you'll be able to have, emotional satisfaction here. And but I feel like, when you are winning here, you could be getting some people being pissed at you. That is the one thing which is a concern, okay. But other than that, I don't see anything happening. I don't see here that you are having any failure. Whatever you have set your mind to, you will be able to achieve it. Oh yeah. Oh, yes, and send me all the photos. Send me some cookies. I may not be visiting by, but my sweet cravings will. Yeah, it's very good to see you too. Have a great one. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. That's so very kind of you. Oh, yes. All the beautiful people. Katie, let me know if you're here, Katie. The process could be a little slow, okay, that could be the only issue here, but I do see her coming, okay. And the communication issue which you had with her earlier, that communication issue might be there, okay. And what is needed here, that you need to impose that clarity, okay. You need to impose that clarity, you need to keep letting them know that what is good or what is not good, what you want, what you don't want, okay. Like, just let them know whatever you are looking forward to know, like, have that clarity, okay. Just go ahead and initiate conversations to have that clarity. I'm just giving you the idea that how you can do it in the best way, and I feel here that yes, this will be good, okay. This will work out in your favor, but you need to also be taking care of yourself, that you do not stress yourself out, and just keep communicating with them in order to receive the clarity which you are looking for. That is the thing you need to keep in mind. Otherwise, I see here that she will be able to come here. Yeah, I do see here that she will be able to show up, okay. The energy is there, but she has a tendency to ghost conversation, so you need to ask for clarity as much as you can. And like, you can also do it right now. You need to talk about facts, okay. Like, the people who try to have that ghosting energy, they hate the fact, talk about the facts, okay. Tell them that there should be some facts, right? Like, you can ask for the ticket, or you can ask for the like visa, or whatever they need to, like, show you in here. Just go ahead and ask them that, and tell them to, like, communicate with you. Tell them, Just don't shy away from having logical conversations. Just go ahead and have ask that like straightforward questions to her. And like, let's say that she will say like, yes, I'm coming, the process is going on, please show me the documents when you are coming. Okay, direct conversations, go ahead and try to have the clarity, but she will be able to come and show up. Yeah, then I think it's high time for you to report her to the authority, and whoever you are like doing this whole thing with. Okay, go ahead and talk to them that she's ghosting the whole energy, and you cannot rely, so maybe they can help you. No, no, you are paying her. You're paying her, you should be getting your, like, there is a give and take, right? You're paying her for something, so she should be working for you. Her being silent is a problem, and you need to keep letting her know that, I think you should have a conversation with her about it. Okay, like, let's say that you tell her that, if she is gonna work with you, she need to give you more clarity. Okay, she need to be communicating more with you, she need to be talking more with you, she need to be having better conversations with you. Okay, be direct with her about the whole situation, be direct with her about the whole conversation, and then you should go ahead and just give her the clarity, receive the clarity, and have the conversations which is needed. And will this stop? This may reduce. Okay, like her lack of communication may reduce with you with time. Okay, but I feel like she need to have the clarity first, and then it will happen. I feel like this could be her issue. Like she is bad at communication. Okay, or she is not, very good at communicating the details. Okay, that could be her issue. And she keep having thoughts like it's hard for her to leave everything. Okay, and everything not working out in her favor and stuff, that could also be the issue. But it could be her energy, like she don't want to share a lot of clarity. Everything is on purpose, but there need to be a person good enough to do that, right? Like she is just not with you, that I can tell you. She is not doing it only with you. Okay, Lucky. Yeah, she's good with the kids, okay, but she can be sometimes a little bit too soft, okay, and she want the kids to also be a little soft with her, okay. Like she's when things are great, okay, like things are really great, okay. When things are good, things are really good, okay. But sometimes she may ask for the kids to be so sweet and like so good and stuff, okay. So that could be sometimes, okay, that could be sometimes like may feel too much, okay, or she may get overwhelmed a little bit here and there, and she might need a little bit break, okay. That could be an energy I see here, that there is a possibility of that. But do I see here that she will be okay with the kids? She's actually kind and okay with the kids, and she will take time, okay. This is not an instant thing, okay, that she's here and she's starting to work with the kids and she's starting to work for you, and in just one day, okay, like things will just become great and she will just start having great days. So it will take some time, but with time things will just become right, and you will be able to see that things are just becoming good. Yeah. You need to work and create that authority, okay. um you need to create that authority, like she will listen to you if you say things to her as a boss, okay. Like there need to be energy like where she need to understand that this whole situation is standing on partnership, okay. Like this whole thing is a partnership, okay. And I like that is something she just need to understand, and you need to be a little bit strict with her sometimes, okay. Like and now it is impossible for her because she has not started to work with you or work for you at all, okay. Like it's still going on, okay. But right now I feel but in the future I feel you need to start also let her know that you will not like this, or you will not feel good if she's gonna behave like this, or if you don't like some things, you need to just show the power of you, and then go ahead and let her know that you do not like things, or you like things, or whatever is your desire. So you need to show more power to her in order for her to you to take things seriously, and you need to like treat her as a colleague or as an employee who is working for you, and not the other way around. You need to assert some power here, and then go ahead and talk to her. It will give you the desired result in this situation. But for the current situation, you need some changes while you are dealing with her. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Yes, I'm saying that too. Especially like the people you pay. Oh my god. Okay, Brittany, if you're here, let me know. Okay, with time, I see here that he could be having more communication with you and give you clarity. I see here that he will like just try to understand what is going on with you. Okay, he will be like stalking you, or like he also could be asking direct or indirect questions to you, or if there are any common links, like let's say that he also knows some of your friends, he also knows some of the people, okay, so he could be trying to just understand that who you are with, what is going on in your life and what's going on. Okay, so basically that I see here that he could be loving, okay, or he could be also trying to be filling the gaps, or filling the emotions, or filling the lack of emotions, okay, which may have been created due to like some disruptions which you both have had. He would be more giving or more emotionally balanced while he is dealing with you, and he could be talking. Okay, I see here that he could be talking and he would be expressive towards you. There is some confusion, okay, like there have been some confusion, there have been some complications, there have been like some uncertainties in this relationship, and I see here that in those uncertainties you will be getting the clarity from him. That is the strongest energy I see here. Like let's say that you were unsure that he will be with you or not, or unsure, like whatever unsurities you had with him, if you just even mention them, okay, silently, or even if you just point them out, I see here that he will be communicate with you. Or even if you don't, I see here that he will communicate with you, and he will be able to give you the clarity and stability which you are looking for. So that is what I see here, that it could be happening due to communication, or it could be also happening due to some meetings. Thursdays are very important here. Thursday, tomorrow is there, and next Thursday also could be there. Like these are the peak days here, and over the next 8 to 12 8 to 14 days you will be able to get clarity and emotional satisfaction from him. Yeah, it could be today then. Today, next Thursday could be possible too. Is that your next question? Let me know. That is something you both need to talk about. Okay, there are some possibilities that in next 8 to 13 days you both will be able to back together in a relationship. But it like as you have pointed out already, that there is some confusion, and that confusion could be like something may stress you guys out a little bit here, but you both need clarity. Okay, and by having communication you both will be able to get more clarity together, and you both may be able to like find some good satisfaction. But if you are asking for the time frame here, 8 to 13 days is the time frame when I see here that you both will be able to get back into a relationship within 8 to 13 days. Yes, she will be. Okay. For how long? I feel like at least for 5 to 7 weeks she will be a hindrance here. Okay, she will be, because she will be trying to sneak in communication with him, she will be trying to call him, she will be trying to always open up and engage in more possibilities in this relationship. She will be trying her best. Okay, she will be trying her best to just be in the energy as much as possible. Okay. So yeah, I see here that she will be, and she may also try to create like emotional confusion. Okay, like I don't know how much she know. Okay, about you. Like let's say that she know that today is a special day for both of you, or today is something where you are planning to meet. She would be trying to create some chaos on that day. Okay, but you need to be a little bit aware of that as you are already getting the reading. So I'll assume that you know that already for 5 to 7 weeks, and after that things will just become more calm down. Okay, and I see here that you would be able to find more stability for yourself. I feel like he will feel the detachment, and he will understand her games and let her go. His understanding is the most important thing. The moment he understand everything, it's all done, because she is trying to create emotional chaos practically here. That's for Brittany. Thank you so much, Brittany, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, there is some chaos in his energy. Okay, there is definitely some chaos in his energy, because he know that he have not been able to be good enough, or he is not good enough. Okay, when he is connecting with you, or he is not being able to be good enough when he is being with you. Okay, he completely understand that, and I do see here that he has this energy where he want to be more invested in this connection with you, but he is not being able to. But I do see here that he has some love. Okay, he has some love, he has some good emotions, he has some romance for you, he still love you. Okay, he still love you, or he still have the love, okay, which should be there. Okay, in his heart for you, and he has this in the best way possible. Okay, he has this in the most emotionally aligned kind of a way as much as possible, and I see here that he is upholding that. But then again, I see here that he also has this energy of mental conflict. Okay, mental conflict. He also has this energy of mentally being unstable, and he has this energy of also rejection. Okay, there is a huge rejection in him, that he don't want to accept that it is his fault. Okay, and somehow he's still fighting with himself to accept it, that it is his fault. Okay, and somehow he know that he is not being able to be the good one, or he's not being able to be the positive one, or he is not being able to the good person. Okay, who can give you what you deserve and desire. And I see here that is some that empathy, like he has this empathy in his heart, where he know that he has done something wrong, but his ego is not allowing him to just accept it. But I do see here that he has love for you, and he need a little bit moment, to go ahead and just experience that love and open his heart towards you for that love. ठीक है. So the current situation or the current energy is like, not the best. Okay. And the current relationship, okay, the current situation is like, he want to stay alone. Okay, these three cards together, it is a, like, a whole spread of, like, being lonely and being alone. And it may stay till Friday or Saturday, as we have got earlier. Okay, like maybe by the Saturday morning he will be able to feel good about you, and he will be able to, like, just have a better energy with you. Okay. And I do see here that he has this emotions, okay, where he, which he need to process. Okay, he's saying that, I cannot give you clarity because I do not have my own clarity. I don't know what is my future plan, and I do want to give you more, or I do want to give you what you deserve or desire in this relationship. But first I need to heal first, and first I need to just have that seclusion, where I'm not, like, expressing anything, where I'm just not talking about anything. I'm just, like, processing whatever have happened. After that, I see here that he will open his heart to you. Okay. And what is also important, that, in like next 4 days, okay, over the next 4 to 8 days, 4 days from now will be Sunday. Okay, let's say Sunday. From Sunday, he will start opening up to you more, and he will engaging with you more in loving way. I see here that, it's a problem. For some people, being too controlling is not a problem. They need a little bit more control in their life. They need a little bit more discipline, okay, in their life. But he is somebody who need a little bit more, like, letting go of that control. He need to understand that he cannot control everything. Okay, if some things are not going his way, he need to accept it. Okay. And I see here that, he is just not being able to, he's not been able to just do that. I do see here that there is a lot of emotional dissatisfaction within himself. He will share that all with you. He will share with you, like, what have been the complications, and he will let you know, like, what is the future plan. There is also an energy, like, where he will be sharing that, he will be starting to become more that, authentic, like, man, or he may be starting to become that authentic person who deserve, okay, who deserve to be loved. Or he will start becoming that version of himself where there could be, like, more love from his side, or more expression from his side. He will be starting to communicate better, or he will be, like, he will start seeing the changes, that he is becoming more positive. Like right now, what is happening, that he is with you. Okay, he is connected to you, but he is just not been able to be expressive towards you. So his expression will come. Okay, he will start expressing, he will start talking, he will start communicating, he will start, like, just letting you know what's going on. But now I feel like, he will also let you know that what are the complications she has done, and what is the time frame for that. I feel like, after you had this conversation on Sunday, you will be able to start seeing better changes within himself, and he will have the clarity which you are looking for. After that, it's more like healing over the next 14 days, on over the next, like, let's say that the first 14 days of the April, he will let you know that now he has decided, or he has decided what he gonna do. And now he will be letting you know that what is the clarity. Okay, like, he need to give you a clarity, or he need to sorry, he need to give you a clarity from his side. And I see here that he will be able to do that by having a better conversation. He will let you know, like, how he can, like, spend some time with you, or when he will come towards you to spend some time with you, when he can come towards you to, like, engage more with you, and how he will be ending things. I see here that, you will see that suddenly things are ending. Okay, suddenly things are just, he's letting things go. Suddenly things are so complicated that he's not been able to just, stay in that energy anymore, and he's detaching. And it could be happening within any time, over the next 14 days. The particular date I'm not been able to get, but I feel like, he will start disengaging, or he will start putting that distance with this person in like next 4 days. And with over the next 14 days, he will completely clear out his clear out her energy, and he will start engaging more with you. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, so yeah, I do see here that this is gonna be a great experience for you, great experience for you personally. Okay, and why it's gonna be a great experience? Because it will give you the strength. Okay, it will give you so much strength. Okay, so much strength, so much emotional balance, so much emotional satisfaction within yourself. Okay, like you will feel so good. Okay, you will feel that everything in your life is just, working out in the best way possible. Okay, and I see here that, you will be able to also find that satisfaction. Okay, satisfaction of living your life in the best way possible. And yes, you should go ahead and do it. It will also give you good masculinity. Okay, like everybody need the balance of masculine and feminine energy. You will be able to find it when you do this retreat. And to be honest, I will say, like, you should go ahead and do it for yourself. Okay, go ahead and do it for yourself. Go ahead and do it only because you want to do it. And like how things will be with him, it is showing a little bit complication. Okay, you both need a little bit more understanding, because he will be very professional. Okay, during this, and he will be like, just focusing on himself, like as it is just his thing. Okay, like it could be something which is very important about him, right? And that is something like, that is something he will be doing actually. Okay, like that is something he will be doing. He will be very professional. He might be not be able to give you a lot of special emotion, or not be a lot of special, energy, or a lot of special treatment. Okay, like he might not be able to go ahead and do that to you. And yeah, I feel like, it could be sometimes feel that, why he is doing this. Okay, he could be just give me something better from my from his side, like, why he is not giving something better to me. Okay, so I see here that could be a like a dissatisfaction. Okay, that could be a dissatisfaction you may be able to have that with him. But I feel like, you will be good. Okay, you will be able to feel good. You will be able to feel positive. You will be able to feel like, that, things are good and better now. And do it for yourself. Okay, if you want to do it, to be honest, you should go ahead and do it. Okay, that's all. And because he will be very professional, and his behavior will be very professional. No, I don't feel like, there will be awkward energy, but I don't see here that he will be able to give you good or special feelings, or he might not be able to treat you as a romantic interest. Okay, that could be a limitation you may have, but I don't see a bad energy. Hello, Mystically. Hello, Paradise. I'm good. How are you guys? For Thank you so much for being here, Sophia. I hope the reading helped. All the best. So, whatever you have asked, okay, you have asked, your question was, when will Dwight, I think that's the pronunciation, and I get back together in a relationship? I channeled on that. As you have asked for relationship, I just channeled on that, and whatever was the reading, it was for the relationship purpose. Hi, yes, that's great. Do you want to change the question, or should I go ahead and do the same one? That's great. Let's see. She has no fucking clue. No information about you have been divulged to her, not by him, not by family, not by anybody else, not by his social media, not by his stalking, nothing. Nada. A complete silence about you and the whole situation. Okay? She doesn't know about it. She's completely oblivious about it. She does not even understand that he's emotional, has emotional investment in you. Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. As nothing as possible. She doesn't know that you exist. Okay. I think that is the biggest adjective I can add to anything. And that is her perspective towards you. She has no idea that you exist. Oops. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I think like it is him. He know that it is him. Okay, like what happens that he get a lot of motive. That is a problem with motivation. Okay, motivation is something which happens in bursts. Okay, like there is a burst of energy, and like the person who want to be with you, they have so much motivation that they are doing all that they can do, to be with you. Okay, but then again, there is not enough. Okay, they are not being able to do enough, or they are not being able to do enough at the next day. Okay, like that is what happens with people who make a dissolution. That is where he know that he went wrong, that he was not being consistent. Okay, he was not being there are sometimes slow things are best. Okay, like he know that this is his chaos who brought this whole relationship to the death. Okay, because the emotional intimacy you both have had with each other was beautiful. Okay, look at the spread, it's beautiful. Okay, and he knew that he needed to put consistent effort to grow this. So does he know that this is his fault? He know it. Does he want to accept it? No, because if he accept it in his mind, it will be very hard for him to even live with himself. Okay, he will be having what I called a huge emotional surge if he accept it. Okay, and that is something he is just not ready to accept it, and he is just having a issue with that. But yeah, I see here that he know that this was his fault. Thank you so much for being here, dear. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. See here that he is a lot in your thoughts, and he want to know, like, what are your feelings, okay? What are you thinking? What are your feelings? What you are thinking about? Or like anything, okay? Anything he get to know. Like, he is trying to understand you. You are kind of like, being a puzzle to him, like why you have taken a certain action, why you have not taken a certain action. Let's say that you have communicated or you have not communicated, why you have not communicated. So it's like you're like a project right now, okay? And his mind is going through this project very quickly, and he's kind of trying to find a way to make sense out of this project. And he's quite asking a lot of questions. He want you to be investing more or open up more to him, okay? Investing more to this relationship, investing and expressing more to this connection, and investing and expressing more to this whole situation, okay? So I see here that he want to do that. And he also has this energy where he want to bring some stability to this relationship, okay? Bring some stability and commitment to this relationship. He could be also thinking about having a certain and a good and strong conversation with you tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow or in the near future. If you both are in communication, that's great. If you both are not in communication, this could be an important communication, or this could be a breakthrough he is having with the conversation. And I see here that he is looking forward to have that with you, and he's looking forward to reach out to you. I see here that he want to talk, he want to have a conversation, and he want to be more invested in this connection. I see here that he is still a little questioning that, do you want him, do you not want him? If you want him, then how much you want him, okay? But yeah, I see here that he has intentions of making things a little bit more stable, and a little bit more committing from his side. আচ্ছা কেন দেখো. Yeah, I understand that. I feel like he is very used to women chasing him. Okay. Um. Yeah, it's like, wake up, sir. You need to do things. Mm, I only see one, and after that, nothing actually. If you can change, um, if you can change it a little bit, maybe. Okay. Okay, so the first thing, he's gonna have possessiveness and fear that if somebody else is gonna have you, he's gonna be having in he's gonna be getting himself in a fucking rage, and he's gonna be very, like, he's gonna have a lot of complication in his mind about it. Okay, he's not gonna like the fact that he's like, if somebody else is, like, having you, he's gonna have a fucking rage. I also see here that he will start watching some porns. Okay, like, let's say that he has his nudes and he know your body type, so he could be also, like, watching some porn just to have that, like, how to say that, just to have that imagination that what two people can do together, or what you and him can do together. Okay, I do see here that there is this energy of him also masturbating on the nudes. Okay, and he's saying, like, I want to know you more. Okay, you clicked some beautiful fabulous nudes, or your nudes are looking like really great, and now I want to know, like, how you are. Okay, how you are in the reality, and what are the more surprises you are hiding from me. Okay, and I do see here that he could be engaging more to just to get to know that, but the first reaction I see here is masturbation on your nudes, and he enjoyed that. Definitely more strongly, and he has an energy where people keep coming back to him. Okay, like, people keep communicating with him. Like, he can behave in a way that he can be just normal. Okay, or he can be just chill, or his approach can be very chill, but they are, like, they just keep coming back to him again and again and again and again and again. Okay, and he invests so slow. Okay, he invests so slow that it makes other women also very depressive. Okay, and then they are like, no, I need to do something, I need to start something here. Okay, I need to communicate with him, and then, like, he's like, okay, okay, I am happy now. Okay, but his power here, okay, his interaction with other women, he has a power of withdrawal. Okay, there are people who can just be with themselves and not need anything. Okay, and he used that power a lot, because I think, like, he like, born and brought up, like, alone, or he could just have energy where he can take care of himself just alone. Okay, so anyways, but I do see here that he has this energy that where he can just stay a little bit detached and dissatisfied from the things, and after that there are people who have chased him. Okay, and they have chased him, they are like, yeah, now things are better, and now we can have romance. So he has a stagnancy to himself, even with other people, that he does not invest or give a lot of energy. Once you do things, okay, or once the female do things, they like, he receive it. And does all the female in his life have done it? Yes. Okay, yes, a complete yes for that. It's not feeling good. Okay, he's saying like, if she's the one who's chasing me, okay, she's the one who is coming towards me, or she's the one who is reaching out to me, okay, then she, like, this would have, like, went so fast. Okay, I would have, like, given her so much energy. Okay, I would have given her so much energy. I would have given her like so much attention. Okay, as much as I could have given. Okay, but now, right now, I cannot do this because, like, she's the one who's distant, and that's why the pace of this relationship is very, very, very slow, and he don't know which way to go. So, see, like, he's a man, right? Okay, but he is also somebody who don't know how to take things. Okay, or who don't know that how to, like, how to initiate things. Okay, because doesn't matter even if he's a man, if he is not using, okay, if he's not using his manly skills, they are definitely kind of dumb. Okay, and that is what I see here, that he is just having with himself, that he and his skills of like, skills of, like, being there with you, okay, or kind of just connecting with you is very low, and he's not being good enough to do this. Okay, and that is what is, like, causing him this, like, whole situation or whole emotional dissatisfaction. Yeah, definitely. That's his discrepancy. It's nothing to do with you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Okay, he sees you as somebody who is just living their life. Okay, like, he could be very distant. Okay, like, he might not be specifically showing up in your energy, or he is not physically present in your energy, or he might not be directly communicating with you, but he see you. Okay, he see you, and his energy and his investment is there. Okay, like, I will not say that he is completely, like, giving all his energy to you, obviously, because he also has his life to live. I'm not gonna lie, but do I see here that he has some of attention, or some of his energies, or some of his mind, like, attached to you? Definitely, yes, yes, I see here that he is doing that. Okay, he is invested. Okay, and what he is invested in, knowing that how you are doing. Okay, how you are doing in your life, or what you are doing in your life, or what's going on in your life, like, if you are communicating with somebody, or if there is something you are interested into, if there is something which you are, like, dealing with, anything he can get to know about you. I see here that he is interested in that, and I see here that there is definitely some physical attraction in himself, and there is a hope and desire. Okay, that if I could have been with her, how things would have been. Okay, if I could have been with her, then how the relationship would have been, or if we could have been together, like, how the connection would have been. And I see here that he just kind of, like, keep asking that question in his mind, and he just also creates some fantasies. Do I see here that there is attraction? Definitely there is some attraction in him, and that he want to be more connecting with you, but he also have this reality that he cannot be with you. Okay, okay, and this is a fantasy for himself. This is a fantasy where he is keeping himself happy. There is a this is a fantasy in his mind that he is just keeping himself like like let's say this is a web, okay, web of thoughts he has created for himself, and he's kind of like just having more and more thoughts every day. But when he is thinking about having any communication directly with you, he's like having sweaty palms, he's getting nervous. In his mind he is very connected, okay, in his mind everything is going really great, okay, in his mental relationship with you everything is perfect, okay. But then again, in the reality, whenever he is thinking about everything into reality, he is more like, no, he's like no, it's not going well, okay, like I cannot find a way, or I cannot find the way that I can go ahead and connect with her. I do see here that he has the love, okay, or he has the connection, or he has the like energy where he want to be more connecting with you. There is definitely a third party presence here. There is definitely his wife, okay, and I feel like there is some dissatisfaction with the wife. Like there is a estranged kind of a energy to him, okay, like it's like he know that he cannot leave his wife at this point, okay, or he cannot let go of his wife at this point, but he cannot also let go of the love and romance he has for you, and there is a emotional turmoil within himself that he don't know how to detach himself from, okay. So I do see here that he look at you as a lover's point of view, but then again he also is like holding on to his wife, and it's like a strange kind of a energy where he's not with him, sorry, he's not with her emotionally, but then again her presence is there in his life, and it's very like turmoil, okay, it's creating a push and pull in his energy that he is connected to you, okay. And basically his thoughts are like invested, he's romantically invested, he want to be with you, he create all these fantasies, but he is not being able to have the breakthrough in order to give you what you or in order to come towards you or give you anything from his side. I will not say that you are tripping here. Any stalking? Do I see stalking here? There is stalking, okay, but there is very deeply hidden kind of stalking, okay. So this could be in any other, through any other, like let's say any other account, okay, or any like very hidden, like you can't know. Like let's say that he has his photos very hidden somewhere. I will not say that there is something wrong with you, okay. Energy is energy. You get to understand energy, and that's what it is. Okay, that is for Paradise. Thank you so much for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. I see here that there will be hidden attraction and hidden sexual thoughts within himself. Okay, he will he will think about you. Okay, he will keep thinking about you. He will keep thinking about that. How he can connect with you, or what would be the best way to connect with you, or like sometimes like there will be energies that he is missing the intimacy. Like let's say that one thing about it that it may be a different, okay, like let's say that it could be different than what you experience with him generally. Okay, when you are outside or when you are meeting him somewhere else, it could be different, and when you are just meeting him generally here, it would be different. Okay, so like what will happen emotionally, you will feel that he's not connected, and he will pretend that really great, that he's not invested, but he will be. Okay, and he will be missing the intimacy which you both at least even experience when you both are talking outside of this setting. And he will miss that, but he will be forcing himself. Okay, it will affect him, the lack of the lack of intimacy or the distance which is created between both of you due to this whole situation. It will bother him, but he will choose to keep moving forward with his work. But then again, he's like, emotionally turmoil, that should I go ahead, should I talk to her, should I communicate, what should I do? Okay, but then again, he's like deciding to keep all his emotions to himself, and he's like, no, I will not show. Okay, I'll not show, I'll not communicate, I'll suppress as much as I can, to be in that energy, and I will suppress myself so much that she will not be able to get to know that I am so much into her. Okay, so yes, I see here that your presence will affect him, your presence will bother him, your presence will not let him be the best at his work. Okay, but he will push through. Okay, he will do his best, so that he can keep connecting with you, and so that he can keep coming back to you to engage more with you. That is for Sophia. Thank you so much, Sophia, for being here. I hope the reading helped. All the best. Have a great one. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I hope the readings helped. All the best, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one.